Hello everybody! Today I'm gonna try to convince y'all to play Roblox Pressure. I got a lot of reasons to say that Roblox Pressure is an absolute masterpiece. Firstly, the game got such a great lore. The fact that your character is a prisoner in a prison that's built in a cave which is located in the middle of the ocean. Yep, pretty much impossible to escape. But sometimes, the company that's in charge of the prison sends prisoners to complete missions, and sadly, since the company is pure evil, well, they expect you to die while these missions. Because they know that those abandoned underwater bases are dangerous, deadly, and full of monsters. But before we continue, I want you to press the subscribe button. Alright, now let's continue. The company that's behind everything in this game is called Urban Shades. It is known for building underwater bases, prisons, and giant robots. But that's not all. This company got a way darker secret. They do tests on humans. One of the test subjects is Sebastian Solis, an NPC with more than 50 voice lines. The devs are so dedicated that they pay the voice actor. That's not very common to see Roblox game that got high quality as much as the non-Roblox games. So basically, Sebastian Solis is an hybrid. He's semi-human and semi-fish. He became a monster because of the tests that the scientists have been doing on him. Here's an image of the 3D model of Sebastian Solis where you can clearly see that he's semi-human and semi-fish. And here's a picture of Sebastian before he got turned into a creature, when he was still a normal human. This picture can be found in the game in a document that you can buy for $1,000 in Sebastian's shop, which you can find his shop around door 50. Because in the game there's a document for every entity that you can read to learn more about the entity. It would say like things about how to survive the entity or just his lore and his origins. You can obtain those documents by dying to an entity or either by just finding the documents. Here is the whole Sebastian document. You can pause if you want to read it. So I won't talk about everything in that document because you can just read it yourself. I will later show off all of the documents that are in the game. Feel free to read them. Not gonna lie, I think this is my favorite Roblox game of all time. Because it's so visible that the devs have been putting so much effort into making the game. Like the game is so beautiful. Everything in the game is beautiful. The graphics, the 3D models, the environment, we can just see that everything is... I'm speechless because of how good the game is. Yeah, of course, the game is inspired from Roblox doors, so... Yeah, there's a little less points in the originality, but still, the game is still very original. The fact that it takes place underwater already makes it way scarier than Roblox doors. Y'all remember when at the beginning of the video I said that Urban Shade was known for making giant robots? Well, these giant robots are entities that can be encountered in the game when you reach the final door. These giant robots can crush you, so that's the way they kill you. These robots are built to survive the high pressure of the depths of the ocean. These robots are about 1 kilometer high. Yep, I know, they are very, very tall. They are the tallest 3D model in the whole game. Here is the document that explains everything about those giant robots, which are called trench bleeders. Just pause if you want to read it. The developers started to work on the game only a small amount of time after Doors came out, which means it has now been almost 1 year since the devs have been working on the game. And it finally came out completely done not that much time ago. And it already became popular on Roblox, reaching over 30,000 active players every day. Even though, sadly, that popularity will probably not last forever. Anyways, now let's talk about the boss you have to fight once you reach door 60. The boss is called Searchlight. It's a pretty stressing entity. I warn you, once you reach door 60, you're very stressed out. Let me just show a footage of how that creature catches the other creatures to literally eat them. It makes you want to stay away from that creature, right? So basically at door 60, you have to activate a random number of generators because it's not the same amount of generators every game, it's randomized. You have to activate all of them to open the door to continue your run. And you have to do all of that while avoiding a dangerous creature. Here is the document of the Searchlight entity. Pause if you want to read it. Now I am gonna talk about the monster that's mostly inspired from Roblox Doors. And the monster is the Angler. It's some kind of a fish, but like it does the exact same things that Rush in Roblox Doors does. And here is his document. Feel free to read it. Now I am gonna talk about one of the most annoying entities in the game because when that entity comes, well, you're clearly not expecting it. But you're expecting it only if you've seen the thing in the wall. So basically, these entities are called world rulers. And they are very dangerous. They're like very ugly dummies that kills everyone. Yeah, that's pretty strange. And here is their document. Now I'm gonna talk about truly the most annoying creature in the whole entire game. It is so annoying, and the entity is called Infestation. It only appears in the rooms where there is a window, since he's a fish and the windows are making you able to view the outside, which means the water. The creature is inspired by eyes from Roblox Doors. It pretty much does the same thing, except that this one is a bit different from the one from Roblox Doors because it can pull you. Like, it pulls your screen and it tries to make you look towards it, which makes it way harder to survive. And I warn you, never use the flash beacon on Infestation, because if you do that, it's gonna be almost impossible to survive him. Because each time you use the flash beacon on him, he's gonna become stronger. His pull is gonna be way stronger, which is gonna make it almost impossible to survive. If you flash him one time, his light is gonna become red. If you flash him a second time, his light is gonna become purple. And now you're in danger. Here is an example of what happens when you choose to mess with Infestation.
Let go. Look out the window. Look at the shark outside. Gotcha, bitch! Observe its majestic form. Look.
Yep, never mess with him. And now, here is the document. Yeah, I know I didn't explain the whole game, but I'll do a part 2 if the video gets a lot of views. because I think I'll end the video now, and subscribe and like the video, and also don't forget to share it to your friends to make sure that the video gets a part 2. But so the reason I'm stopping the video now is because if I continue to edit the video to make it longer for it to not get any views, well, it's gonna be completely useless. So I just post it as a part 1 to see if it will get a lot of views, and if it does, well, yep, there will be a part 2. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope this video made y'all learn more about Roblox for sure. It was Dio Kevo. Goodbye.